Welcome to Sugar to Squaw, Sort of, a backcountry ski on April 30th, 2023 with Derek, Doug, and Blair. Watch further to see the adventure and to find out why, sort of. All right, so we are at Sugar Bowl,
we're done at 7.
about to get on the Jerome lift. Here's Derek and Doug getting ready. And here I am too, and we are thrilled to be doing Sugar to Squaw. Hallelujah.
Hallelujah.
Last time I did this one was 27 years ago. I never thought it would be this long, so I'm very thankful to get this chance. Any words before we start?
Yeah, I got my terrain park poles ready to go.
You are ready, man. We're going to look for the rails and the kickers. All right. Check. Just follow me. We'll be good. Yo-ho! All right, so we're now on the Lincoln chair going up. Here's Derek. What do you like about Sugar Bowl?
Oh, just more of a locals feel to it. Thought about switching my pass here this year, but my kids still want to go to Alpine, so that's what I'm committed to, but I love it here.
I did the same thing. I was thinking about switching, but stayed with Icon. And Doug, this is your first time at Sugar Bowl?
First time ever at Sugar Bowl, yeah. Never skied here. Heard great reviews from all my life about this place, but never had the gumption or locality to get it done.
Hallelujah. Well, here you are. And I know when Wesley was young, I think when he was 6, I had him going down the sister chutes, those little chutes up in there. They pretty filled in this year, but in some years they're a little more intense. It's a beautiful mountain, and then that's like the Sugar Bowl, which I've actually never skied any of those. Have you skied any of those, Derek?
A long time ago, yeah.
Those little fingers through. Okay, so we are looking at our route out there. There's Anderson Peak. There's Doug getting ready. We're at the top of Mount Lincoln. And yeah, it's a little windy. And of course it's morning, so the wind is going to pick up. And then to the north there's Castle Peak and other mountains out that way. Okay, we're going to take off here. Okay, we'll go down here. A little bit of sticky snow. It's kind of gliding and then sticky. It's a little tricky there. Now icy. It's quite a mix. We're early. It's probably, I don't know, about 9:20 or so. There goes Derek up ahead. Yeah, it's really sticky snow, really weird. All right, so we're just a little ways in, and already getting closer to Anderson Peak. Over there, the far right is Lions Peak. There's a bump in the middle called Neo Peak, and then those 5 bumps in the middle there, the left one is Granite Chief Peak. It's the Squaw Valley. That's where we have to get to. Quite a ways. All right, go Doug. He's on free heel skis, but he's skiing parallel on them. All right, now I'll go. get in the middle here where the snow is good. Yeehaw! Tried to carry a little speed and got tripped up by that bump. All right. Okay, now we're just going along on skins, and those are on the bottoms of our skis. Unidirectional fibers, they glide forward but don't really slide back. So you can go up pretty steep hills if you need to. Okay, so now we're on a traverse, and hasn't snowed in a few weeks, so you have a few weeks of wind-blown debris starting to accumulate. And we're going through, there's these kind of wind-sculpted little shelves that we go through and over. So nothing too hectic, but it uses up your energy a little bit on the steeper ones. All right, yeehaw! All right, so here we are. There's Derek and Doug. Yeehaw! We're gonna shoulder carry for a while. We're gonna be on the PCT. I'm kind of shocked in this giant snow year. You can see a little bit of a PCT, and there's still down maybe half a mile. There's Anderson Peak. We're going to go around that. Sometimes I've gone straight up and over, but today we're going to go around it to the right. Way in the distance in the middle now is Granite Chief Peak, and then some other mountains out there. Really beautiful. And there goes Derek demonstrating the shoulder carry. All right, there's Doug and Derek. I had a little trouble getting my bindings back on for walking. It can be a little hard for that. And there's Anderson Peak in the distance. You see them working their way up that snowfield. Alright, so looking kind of east from the ridge, there's the back of North Star way back there, and Mount Rose way back that way. And then here is Anderson Peak. We're getting a lot closer, and I'll zoom in so you'll be able to see there are 4 skiers crossing the face of Anderson Peak. I think we've decided that we'll probably go lower and go around it to the south toward the right. And then here is Doug coming right up, going super strong. Yeah, pretty wild. There's 4 of them up there.
Well, doesn't have lights on them.
They're going pretty, they kind of got stopped. It gets pretty hectic up there.
Yeah.
That's looking down the Coldstream area, which eventually flows down near. And here is Benson Hut. So this is April 30th, 2023. Last time I was here in snow, at least going to Squaw, was May 25th of 1995. And actually, even though this year got more snow at the Snow Lab over there in Norden area, this is less snow. In May 25th, 1995, all we really saw was that little smokestack that's kind of silhouetted against the tree, and we only saw the upper part of that. So the snow was, quite a few feet deeper, and that's about 4 weeks later. And here is Derek. He's been leading the way today. He's definitely the number 1 man flying around out here today.
Got the lightweight gear.
All right.
Gives me a boost.
All right, so we are traversing still around Anderson Peak. We're on the south side, getting up to the southeast side. There is Tinker's Knob. And then as we pan over, way in the distance, in the middle, are now the Palisades. Squaw Peak at Palisades Tahoe. former Squaw Valley. And now in the center is Granite Chief Peak, and then the Needle, and then Lions Peak. So it's kind of cool. We're below these cliffs here, and there's a waterfall, a series of waterfalls coming down all over. And then as we pan over, you've got Granite Chief Peak and the Needle and Lions Peak again. Alright, that's Derek. We're finally close to Tinker's Knob. The first peak way past there is Granite Chief Peak, still a ways away. And the Needle Peak in the middle, the little Needle Knob, and that's Lions Peak. And then looking back, way down there's a big gorge. That's the Royal Gorge, the beginning of the Royal Gorge of the North Fork of the American River. So really gorgeous terrain. So kind of disappointing here. Here's Derek taking a nice little break. Doug over here doing some photo. And a beautiful view of Tahoe out there. Really, really nice. Here is Tinker's Knob, but look at the total lack of snow. When I last skied this in '95, this was all snow, and you just shot down in there and then climbed that last ridge to get into the Shirley Creek drainage. So we're going to abort and go out Deep Creek drainage instead. And then my dear wife Celia is going to pick us up there. Alright, Derek is going to head on down. Here he goes. Go to it. See what we got. Hopefully better than what we saw at Shirley Lake. Yeehaw! Woo-hoo-hoo! Alright. In there, perfect. Good team.
Here comes Blair. Classic spring turns.
Here comes Doug. Yo! 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 Alright, so Doug and Derek will be coming down now, and we made a great decision to forego dropping over toward the Shirley Creek area because there's no snow. This is the north-facing side above Deep Creek, and we're getting some good snow. All right, Derek, woohoo! Yeehaw, nice. Woo! All right. That was nice. Good ski. Yeah, we're out of the wind down here. Here comes Doug. Doug is on telly gear, and it's pretty nice snow, but he likes to parallel on the telly gear, so it's a little tougher than going on the AT gear. But look at him, he's tearing it up nicely. Yeah! Right at the end. All right, Doug, good job. Very good. All right, so you can see our ski tracks. We're working our way. We're in the upper edges of Deep Creek drainage. And there's Derek and Doug.
Hello.
And it's been pretty darn good. So we work our way out that drainage to Highway 89, and Celia will be there. Okay, this is probably about the last video till we get to the bottom. So we'll work our way down. All right, so just wrapping up our ski. Today's May 2nd, but from our ski on April 30th, it was Sugar to Squaw, sort of. And as you saw, the dreaded sort of was getting to Tinker's Knob and then seeing all that dirt and rocks all the way to Palisades, Tahoe, former Squaw Valley ski area. So we had to abort. We were about 2/3 of the way. It was too far to go back to Sugar Bowl timely. So we figured out to go out Deep Creek drainage, which I had one time many years ago skied from Sugar Bowl to Deep Creek drainage out to Highway 89 as a planned ski. So that's what we did. And amazingly enough, after all that snow and rocks and dirt to get to Tinker's Knob, we had snow all the way to Highway 89, where my dear wife Celia then picked us up. So we got kind of an easy way out that was pretty miraculous, given all the dirt and rocks we faced during the day. I did have two other issues that are worth reviewing real quick. I had tested my equipment 2 weeks before on a 9-mile ski, but my skin glue wasn't good enough. And so when I was on a steeper traverse where there can be a little bit of sliding, snow started getting inside between my skins and the skis, making the skis more than double their usual weight. So that was a pretty big headache. So make sure your skin glue is really good. I got burned on that pretty badly, but luckily made it out okay. And then I had some binding issues as well and decided to buy new bindings. I don't think I'll say anything more about that. Just the toe piece was hard to get the pins to stay connected, engaged. And so I'm going to go with a different setup. But anyway, hope you enjoyed our tour. We had a blast out there. It was amazing, despite, not going the intended route. And thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed this, please consider subscribing and liking. Thank you so much. Bye-bye.